Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2024 bonus reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I do want to say if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. But let's go ahead and jump in. I hope you're doing well, Sagittarius. Let's see. And with the bonus read, I'm adding in something new. It's the good stuff. Right, the good stuff that's coming to you. So something that I'm going to experiment with. Let me know if y'all like it. Let's see. I pulled the Five of Swords, the Magician, Nine of Swords here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Chariot here. Okay. The Four of Cups, the Justice card. I'm seeing you get out of this energy of resistance here, Sagittarius, if you've been experiencing resistance. With the Knight of Pentacles being in your current energy, it's like things have been moving slow, haven't been progressing as fast. But in a way, I feel this is almost a blessing in disguise, and I think you'll be able to see this looking back whenever you're, as time goes by. Because with this Magician card being the overall energy, I'm seeing you feel more freer, feeling less resistance when it comes to manifesting things. When I say manifesting, it's just having an intention, channeling your energy into that intention, and then getting, your rewards back, or getting what it is that you've been creating what it is that you've been trying to create, basically. And I'll connect these. I'll connect the other cards to this here in a moment. I'm going to pull your oracle cards, but I do see you being more in control, feeling more assertive, and feeling like you have influence over your situation and your circumstances here, because you have the Chariot here in the future, which is a card of success, momentum, victory, triumph. And I'm definitely seeing that you've had your trials and tribulations here, Sagittarius, but I think some things are going to start becoming a lot more easier. So let's take a look. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. You have this, everything is as you've created, all you create offers you lessons in life here. And this is what, before we even get to your oracle cards, because there's so much energy coming through, we're gonna just go ahead and just start with the tarot. You have the Five of Swords here in the position of something, or in the good stuff here. And the Five of Swords being in the good stuff represents to where we've gone through the stages of development of something that has, hurt us or has set us back, or could have been a failure or just something disappointing. You can see that there's three people in the card, and it represents the progression of the swords. The Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. The person in the back, it's like you've gone through something that has been very upsetting, disappointing. And then the second person is like you've come to accept it and move through it. And the Five of Swords is now where this comes in, with it being in the position of your good stuff. It's like you're being able to dissolve those attachments to those things that have kept you stuck, or that has disconnected you from your power. So I feel you're reclaiming your power here, and you're starting to take things into your own hands. Even if you've had setbacks and failures, I'm seeing you being like, all right, you know what, whatever, the past is the past, and I'm going to move forward here and not let these things have control over me anymore. Which is why I see you in this very powerful manifesting energy here with the Magician for the overall energy. It's like you're really focused on creating and manifesting the things that you want to create and manifest here. And because you've been doing a lot of clearing, a lot of you have been doing a lot of karmic clearing, or clearing a lot of karma here from past things. Now the resistance is gone, and you're more freer, you feel more freer, and your connection to God or the divine or source or your higher self or spirit is more stronger, which is allowing for you to get more focused, and allowing for you to start manifesting things more quicker here, start creating things more quicker, moving forward more quicker here. You have the Nine of Swords here, also in the position of the good stuff. I know you're probably wondering, like, how's the Nine of Swords a card that's in the good stuff? That doesn't make any sense. Well, the thing with the Nine of Swords is it's the never-ending nightmare. It's feeling stuck in a thought loop, or just in an energy of feeling stressed, worried. I think here you're finally being able to get out of that cycle, or break that cycle of worry here. The Nine of Swords as well is saying that the good thing about this is that because you're feeling like a pressure, it's now forcing you to take corrective action, which that could be a good thing. It's like, okay, I need to start taking corrective action. So that's helping you break free from a cycle here that you've been experiencing. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, it's like, I think you're really wanting to, as much as you're wanting to move things forward quickly, you're also in this energy of wanting to be practical and methodical. And I think what you're doing here is taking time here. Like, it's going to be something that takes time, but the brick by brick that you're laying here, and the movement here and the progression here that you're making with things, even though it could be slow and it's more practical and it's more methodical, it's going to be setting you up for more long-term success, something that actually will be able to sustain, which is the Chariot here being in the future, right? Being able to get yourself unstuck, starting to move forward, have momentum, starting to triumph over that 5 of Swords energy and that 9 of Swords. You have the 10 of Cups here in the challenge. I think you're not satisfied. It's like there's a bigger picture here that you're trying to obtain. And the 10 of Cups can represent an intrinsic motivation, like something that intrinsically motivates you here, inspires you here to, it's like the vision or a goal or a dream. And it's when we're connected to that with inside of our spirit, we feel like alive and it gives us motivation. And I'm seeing you actually have that here, Sag. Even with this card being in the challenge, I'm seeing you have that. I'm seeing more so you have these big ideals, but you're understanding like it's going to be the practical, methodical work that creates this in my reality here. And I think you have everything under control at this time. You have the Justice card as the advice, which reminds us that, you know, for every action, there's a reaction. It's the cosmic scale of balance. It's through our actions, our intentions, it creates a ripple effect that brings back our karma. So I feel your advice at this time is to stay in alignment with your true intentions, right? And making sure that you understand that, you know, actions do have consequences. So like, for instance, if you like slack off or don't do what you're supposed to do, then you're going to get bad karma, right? But if you're staying focused, you're being practical, you're being methodical, right? And you're seeing things through to the end and you're not skipping corners and you're doing what it is that you need to do, then you're going to get your rewards here with that Justice card. You have the Page of Pentacles here in the outcome. So this is something tangibly being manifested here. This could be an opportunity. This could be an increase in money, resources, finances. This is just something that allows you to be able to have the resources here to be able to complete your objectives and further your objectives here with this Chariot card being here. So I do see you moving forward and being able to triumph. You have the 4 of Cups here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. And 4 of Cups can be a card of complacency. It's like when we get in that energy of like, oh, I don't feel like doing it, right? I don't feel like doing it right now. And we kind of just sit idle, and then time goes by and we're like, oh fuck, I gotta start doing stuff. I see here that the universe is just wanting you to not get complacent or, you know, not get lazy, right? We're human, it happens to all of us. Sometimes we just don't feel like doing shit. But I see here that Spirit's wanting you with that Justice card to understand that everything that you're doing is creating a ripple effect. You pulled this Stillness card here. I'm seeing you being able to, especially with this 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy, the Stillness energy is the ability to be able to be observant over your situations and of your thoughts, right? And not get attached to them, but being able to be the observer of them. And that way it helps you, you know, not get into a worry cycle, 9 of Swords, or like this negative cycle of thinking negatively. Right, 5 of Swords, the ability to be objective, detached from anything that is negative, right? Don't get attached to them, right? But just be the observer and understand, like, no, I still have control over my life and over my circumstances. You did pull this North Node card. It says life's purpose at this time. This is you really wanting to expand more into your life's purpose and connect to your life's purpose here. North Node is like, it's Rahu. It's like what we want more of, what we're craving. And the South Node will be like the past karma patterns that keep us stuck or hold us back. And the North Node is, you know, the point that we look toward, right, to further our evolution and further our growth here. And so at this time, it's like you're being called and you're feeling the call here to start really pursuing your life's purpose and staying on track with your life's purpose. You have this Nothing Is Yet Set in Stone card. And that's that 9 of Swords. I want to say this card being in the good stuff with this Nothing Is Yet Set in Stone, that you could be worrying about things that aren't even going to happen, right? Like sometimes we get in these worry loops of like, oh my God, like the future and like, what if this happens or what if that happens? But I'm seeing here that, you know, nothing is yet set in stone, you know, because sometimes we can literally create what we fear, right? Like, so I'm almost seeing here that Spirit's saying like, you know, things will turn out better than expected. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in a negative worry loop here that puts you in an energy of inaction. You have this Romance card that says sweetness, flowers, so there could be romance here happening for you. Whether you're single, this could be new love, or if you're in a relationship, this could be the progression of a relationship. You have the strength card. It says resourceful. So I think Spirit's also wanting you to be resourceful at this time as much as you can. But your strength actually relies in relying upon your own resources here with the Knight of Pentacles. So let's clarify your reading here, Sag. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords here in the position of the good stuff. You have the Hermit here. Yeah, I'm seeing you be able to detach and dissolve attachments to past experiences or just things that have kept power over you. It's like you're able to reclaim and call back your power. But I'm also seeing with this Hermit as well, you being able to, because the Hermit can deal with solitude and it deals with the desire to learn and grow. But I'm seeing here like you're realizing like you're not going to let circumstances have control over you anymore, right? And that where the power and the strength lies is learning and growing from life. And I see you here really starting to seek that more and more and embody that more and more, which is allowing for you to reclaim your power, right? And not letting things have not letting things have a hold over you anymore. Clarify the Magician card for the overall energy. Pull the Four of Wands here. I like this. Your overall energy for your reading is getting back into that empowered place, right? And starting to create what it is that you actually enjoy. And also the Magician, Four of Wands, is being able to celebrate the things that have come together that you personally have created for yourself. So I really think you're just focused on, like, the overall energy here is like, this is all about you starting to create and manifest from a place of empowerment and allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to create from that place and to start enjoying your life more and to start building the things that you want to build and create. Clarify the Nine of Swords. You have the King of Swords here. Yeah, I'm seeing you here becoming more stoic. Right, you're overcoming your fears here and your worries. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in your current energy. You pull the Knight of Pentacles again, so that's just a double confirmation here, clarification that, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles encourages us to persevere, right? To not skip corners, to be practical, to be methodical. Especially if there's big dreams that we have or a vision for ourselves that we have, just to just to pull ourselves back into alignment, to feel more happier, to feel more peace. It's like if things have been, you know, if there's been adjustments that have to be made, this is about, okay, let's make those practical adjustments. Ten of Cups in the challenge can be like sometimes where we're just hoping for them and wishing for them. But I'm seeing that you're not hoping and wishing anymore. You're like, all right, let's start just improving things and let's get things going. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the challenge. You pull the Star card. Yeah, and Star card deals with wish fulfillment, praying for a miracle, wanting a miracle, but just wanting in general, just to clean things up, purify things. The Star card is purification. But also the Star card is your North Star, your reason why, the bigger picture of what your dreams are, what your vision is, and wanting to connect to those things and channel those things and bring those things down into the material reality, which is why the Knight of Pentacles is in your current energy, which talks about, okay, I have these big ideals, these big dreams, and these things that I want to orient myself toward and create my life, but I have to like lay the foundation, I have to do the work. And I think you realize that. That's what you're realizing here. And so it's like, that's what's empowering you here to get things going. Clarify the Chariot in the future position. You pull the Eight of Cups. Some of you could be moving here in the future or finally being able to move or relocate if that's something you wanted to do, or go on an adventure here. But also the Eight of Cups is the Wanderer. He's walking away from the Cups, but he's more so walking toward wish fulfillment. And so the Chariot here is like you're being able to dissolve attachments from the past and start to move in a more empowered direction. And because you're taking your power back, you're able to start moving forward here. Clarify the Four of Cups in your current energy. You have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, and this is like the comfortableness, right? wanting to feel comfortable. And this is where like complacency can come in, to where it's like, I don't feel like doing this, right? Because when I do this, I feel uncomfortable, right? but it's like things that you have to do, right? It's like these practical things that you have to do. So that's why I feel Spirit's saying, you know, don't get complacent. You know, you'll be. It's almost like you actually you get the comfort from doing the things that you don't want to do. Does that make sense? Clarify the Justice card as the advice. You have the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You have the Hangman. Also, if you've been waiting on something here and it's been delayed, I see you getting that, whether it's communication or you getting something here that you've been needing for yourself. So I like that. Also, I want to clarify this Hangman really quick. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Also too, like through this process of like having to reorient yourself, the Hangman, Neptune, right? Having to reorient your consciousness toward something different and figuring a way out how to create that like tangibly, right? Practically. Nine of Pentacles is reaping your rewards and your gains from your hard work and your efforts and through your persistence. So that waiting period and the waiting game, things are starting to become more crystallized and clear, and you're starting to see your rewards here. And I think you're able to also enjoy those rewards with the Nine of Pentacles. You have this Ace of Wands and the Justice card as the advice. And this is, again, energy. Understanding just how energy works, right? The Justice card is the law of attraction. Ace of Wands is the spark of creation. So it's the advice here is everything is in the energy, right? With what you're doing and how you're showing up to things and how you're investing your energy. And by having a strong intention and sticking to what it is that you say you're going to do, right? And you know, taking the right corrective action, having discernment. These are the things that are going to create this bigger ripple effect and bring back to you the karma that you do want. I'm going to pull you one more card here, Sag. You pull this Chiron card, healing. So I think that's that Hermit, Five of Swords energy. Right, because the Chiron represents our deepest wounds. It represents like those beat down parts of ourselves that, you know, we feel like is a weakness, but actually Chiron could be like your biggest strength, right? And the lesson with Chiron is not to be, you know, not to go into the victim consciousness, right? But to understand, okay, like I'm gonna work on what I need to work on, so that way I can flip this weakness into a strength. And that's the potential that Chiron brings. That's the key of the Chiron, right? It literally looks like a key that unlocks your potential and also unlocks your gifts as well. And that's what I'm seeing you doing here. And that's what's allowing for you to feel, because the Chariot here being in the future is willpower. Being able to start really tapping into that willpower, right? And whatever the weaknesses are, it's like you're flipping them into strengths, which is building up that willpower and allowing for you to overcome obstacles with the Chariot and start moving forward. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Sagittarius, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.